don't know how to start this. Why don't you start it? I feel like I'm
No,
like,
you start it.
I feel like every now and then, like, I listen to a podcast, I'm like, why am I the host?
You're the one who did the most embarrassing thing of all time, and you texted us and said, "Should we make a podcast?" And so you have to live with that burden.
But also, we did the second most embarrassing thing, which was we said yes.
Yeah, I agreed, but it wasn't the most embarrassing thing.
Look, leadership is not about being the first person to start something. It's about being the person who supports the first person to start something. If you
Wow.
see one person dancing at a concert and you get up to join that person, that's leadership.
Wow.
And yes, I learned that in a manager training. Thank you
Oh
very
my
much.
gosh. Wow. This is a podcast about managers.
Ugh. Okay. By the time this podcast comes out, Fantastic Four will be out. Ethan and Caroline, we're recording this on July 22nd. I'm
Mhm.
guessing it has come out in, I don't know, June of 2026 if it's not a lost episode. But as of today, final say, will Fantastic Four be good? Not in Caroline's world where no superhero movie is good. I mean, objectively, Rotten Tomato scores, Metacritic scores. Will Fantastic Four be good?
I feel like people are so desperate for Marvel to do okay that the answer will be yes. That it and if like is the binary basically like what are the levels here? Like everyone agreed Captain America Brave New World was garbage. Everyone thought Thunderbolts was okay. Is that the binary or is it like there's garbage, okay, and actually good? Because I think that this is going to be okay.
Well, here's the problem. I think Thunderbolts was actually good, and that they marketed it as like an A24 movie. I think
Mhm.
cinematic wise, it's a good movie, but it's not Marvel. And by that, I don't mean the brand Marvel. I mean spectacle. I mean Avengers Endgame was an event. Thunderbolt wasn't an event. It was just a pretty good movie. And I think that we get confused with Superman. I think the reason some people didn't like it is because it wasn't necessarily the same spectacle that, I don't know, Man of Steel was, even though I loathe that movie. Um, I think Fantastic Four is marketing itself the same way Avengers Endgame did, where it's an event film. It's a film that you
Mhm.
have to go see. I think it's gonna make a lot of money. But whether or not it's good, I don't know. My prediction is it's good and it gets better reviews than Superman, even though Superman got pretty decent reviews.
My prediction is it might get better reviews. It might even make more money, but by the end of the year, more people will say Superman was the better movie.
Mm. And my prediction is that Pedro Pascal will be hot, Vanessa Kirby will be cunty, and that that's about it.
You think Invisible Girl will be cunty?
There was a whole clip on the press cycle
Invisible
where
Woman?
no,
Wait, is it Invisible Girl or Invisible Woman? Oh my god. Was I
she's
just
not
sexist
a
towards the Marvel
girl,
Universe?
not yet
Oh,
a woman.
God, I'm the thing here. Sorry, keep going.
But there was apparently some interview on the press cycle for Fantastic Four where the person told Vanessa Kirby she had a cunty face and she was very confused, and Pedro Pascal had to tell her, "No, it's a very good thing. This is actually a good thing for you." And she didn't. She's not online, and that's probably for the best.
My answer to that is I'm pretty sure Pedro Pascal has a cunty face.
I would
But
agree.
that's also why we love him. Did you see the clip of him? Like a fan filmed him at going through a movie theater, and he goes, "I'm a bougie bitch," like to his friend. It's great.
No,
It's
that's
a great
fine.
Pedro Pascal moment
I
where
love
he calls
that.
himself a bougie bitch. So we
I'm
all love him.
I'm ready for him to be in, like, a fun comedy. I want him to be in a movie I actually wanna see. Like, I'm ready to see him in, like, a rom-com. I want him to break out of this world, and I wanna see him in other movies.
Wasn't he
That's
just in
my
Materialist?
okay,
That was not a
yes, it
rom-com.
wasn't a rom-com, but I did love him in Materialist, but I'm excited to see him, like I just feel like he gets lost in the sauce of, like, Last of Us and Fantastic Four, and I'm ready to see, like, more other things that feel like a reflection of, like, how he is in the world, like him and Sarah Paulson being besties. Like, I don't know, I want them to do a project together, but I don't know. That's my 2
Hey,
cents.
I
Ethan.
mean, I think the only thing that's crazy is he's like so everywhere right now. Like he
Yeah.
was in Materialists, he's in Eddington, he's in this like crazy like sci-fi dystopian movie that actually looks pretty fun that came out this year. He's like in a million things, and I'm like, yeah, I don't. I'm not even saying I like him in all of it, but like, what actually should he do next then?
A buddy comedy with him and Marcello from Saturday Night Live, with Bad Bunny in it too, because the three of them always pop up at SNL together. That'd be great. Just like a really solid, and it doesn't have to be an action comedy because every comedy's an
No.
action movie now. Not to crib from what the big picture says all the time, because every comedy right now is like, this is a funny comedy. Uh-oh, the world's in trouble. Got to get some guns and fight. I just
Yeah.
want like three buddies who smoke. I want Dude, Where's My Car with Pedro Pascal, Marcello, and Bad Bunny. That's what I want.
Isn't that movie also about the world ending from aliens though?
Okay, you know what? That's a very good point. The one
Thanks.
movie I came up with. All right, fine. And you know what's funny? I'm having a hard time outside of like, like I don't know, but like even Naked Gun and Airplane have a little bit of violence and like end of the world stuff in it. What's a comedy that doesn't include violence? Other than like, I guess Annie Hall.
Do you know a
Um,
movie Booksmart recently? I just watched Booksmart
oh,
again,
it's
and
so
I'm like,
good.
this
Yeah.
movie just so rules.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right, so a
that's my
remake of
answer.
Booksmart, but with Pedro Pascal, Marcello, and Bad Bunny.
Actually, I would love a remake because I just saw But I'm a Cheerleader for the first time last night, and there's, like, no violence in that, and that would be a really good movie for Pedro Pascal to be in some kind of, like, modern update where we're having to send, like, I don't know, senators to a queer conversion camp, or they have to be straight again, and it's like, I don't know, that's about to be our reality anyways. So something like I don't know, so there's something fun there. So, 'cause I do feel like there's, like, something, like, to his queer personality that I would love to see, like, used more, on screen.
You know who's in Fantastic Four? Natasha Lyonne. Thank you. Real quick, Ethan, have you seen Materialists?
No.
Okay, can we spoil like one part of
Yeah,
Materialists
yeah, yeah, yeah.
quickly? Okay. There's a twist. There's a twist in
Oh,
it, and the
yeah.
twist is Pedro Pascal's actually 5'6" and got surgery to add 6 inches to his height. That's the twist of the movie.
Is it funny? Is it like presented funnily, or is it like serious?
Um,
I laughed.
well, yeah, they sort of foreshadow it earlier in the movie because Dakota Johnson talks to another matchmaker, and they're like, "Oh, if they, like, got this surgery, like, about their clients, about wanting to be taller." And so then it's paid off with him actually you find out him and his brother both got the surgery because that's the way that they became unicorn clients is because they are now 6 feet tall.
And to which I, while watching it, texted Caroline saying, "Oh yeah, I get the surgery."
As someone who's 5'11 and 3/4, I feel offended by this twist. I feel offended.
I mean, as someone who's experienced, like, 5'11 is a fake height as someone who's, like, been on Hinge, it's a fake.
Ethan's
I
5'9".
hear you. No, I'm not 5'9". I'm literally
You literally have 3 inches of hair. I'm
My-
looking
I
at
do
you.
not
The
have
top
3
of your
inches.
head
Measure-
is 3 inches.
Measuring
I
tape.
will be measured
Measuring
at
tape.
any point. I am legitimately that height. It is part of my look, okay.
Mhm.
We could
Mhm.
have added if I was
Okay.
6 feet, this
Show me your
podcast
shoes.
would have been acquired by Spotify already, okay? I understand that my height is holding us back in my life in this audio medium. If I was 6 feet, everything would have worked for me, but I'm 5'11 and 3/4, and I'm honest about it, and I think that should be respected in this society.
Wow.
Shave your head. Shave your head if you want to prove it. Shave your head.
Oh, no, Ethan shouldn't be bald. I don't want Ethan bald. That's
Jewish
not I'm not
Jewish
doing.
men go bald naturally and only that way.
I'm calling it now. 15 years from now, he's gonna have the horseshoe. We have the same genetics. 15 years from
I
now,
don't
Ethan has
think
the
so.
horseshoe.
I don't think so. I
Okay.
always ask, and I'm like,
Okay.
am I doing good? Am I doing good back there? And they're like, you're doing great. You'll be fine. So,
Or you both can go to Turkey and get the surgery.
Eli,
Uh,
will you go to Turkey with me and get the surgery? Just like a bros trip.
Yeah, dude, bro trip. Yeah, absolutely.
Road
Ethan,
trip.
I swear to God I would do it with you. I actually mean it. And I've said before, like, I don't mind. I've shaved my head before. I'm thinning up top. I don't mind being bald at all. Um, Although, you know what? I made a comment about going bald, and my son,
Yeah.
he said, "Daddy, you'll never be bald. Look at your back hair." I swear he said that the other day.
Dude, children just fucking vicious.
Wow.
Ethan, what's your back hair situation?
Not that much. I'm not like a hairy guy.
How old's your child?
She's 1.
Okay. Talk to me when you're 8. Let's see where you're at. Let's see where you're at.
Do you think that the more stressful being a parent is, the more back hair you get? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, you lose it up top. This like the little chin
Yeah.
sprinkles that you have will turn gray, and you're
Yeah.
gonna start getting those weird puby back hairs. It's
Sure.
coming.
Okay.
It's coming for you. We have the
Okay.
same genetics, Ethan. I am your future, Ethan. Look at
Oh,
me.
God.
This is what's becoming.
I mean, look, okay, so I'm 35, so at least I have like 15 years before I'm your age, and that I think is at least at least beneficial to me that way. Hey, we all saw Superman.
We did.
I liked it. I thought it was a lot of fun. We're gonna get into a little bit of spoilers because I have one issue with the movie. But as a movie, like I've seen every Superman movie. What about you, Ethan? Have you seen them all? I'm
I
gonna
I,
assume Caroline hasn't seen
I don't
any.
think I've seen 4, but yeah, essentially yes.
Ethan,
I should go watch 4.
objectively, okay, 4 is a bad movie. You're gonna watch and be like,
Yeah.
what is this movie? Why is this evil superhero messing with the son of Lex Luthor, played by the guy from 16 Candles and
John Cryer.
John Cryer? Yeah. It's a ludicrous movie. It's so bad. It's a comedy.
Yeah.
But it's
Yeah,
objectively
I'll
fun.
go
Like at
watch.
number 3 with Richard Pryor, like what are these movies?
Yeah.
I've seen them all. I like them all. I never ever ever want to see that Kevin Spacey one again. Sorry, Ethan. And I never want to see any of the Zack Snyder ones. But like, so walking into this one, I was like, I like Superman fine. I don't really have a history with Superman. I was always a Batman kid because it was dark and brooding. I didn't care about Superman. I could never really watch the cartoon show either. I never really read the comics. The only thing I knew about him was from like Justice League or whatever. Um, I don't know. I thought it was a lot of fun. It was a fun movie. I think the casting was great. I liked all 3 leads. Beck Bennett had the funniest line of the whole movie to me where he goes, "Why don't I have a seat?" when they go on the spaceship. I thought that
Yeah,
was
that's
like the
funny.
way he said it was such a SNL cutaway thing. I like James Gunn movies. I've seen every one of them. I think this is more of a James Gunn movie than a Superman movie. But yeah, what did you think? Ethan and Caroline, what are your thoughts?
I'll go first. I just thought it was good. Like I like weirdly don't feel like it deserves much more analysis than like, oh, it was good. And I kind of am looking forward to seeing what else they do with that universe. But like, it's fine. It was good. It was enjoyable.
Yeah, it was fine. I wanted Nicholas Hoult to like have more as I think I didn't know much about Lex Luthor. I thought he had powers. And I wanted him to like do more instead of pushing a bunch of buttons that ripped a hole in the universe. I was like, sure, okay. Also, I have my thoughts about Rachel Brosnahan. It was fine. It wasn't for
Did you not
me.
like? You didn't like Rachel Brosnahan in this movie?
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan. I respect her, but like, not my favorite, but which is fine. But it just wasn't for me, and I knew that going in, and I knew it wasn't gonna be something I loved. In comparison to I Know What You Did Last Summer, which was mwah mwah mwah, chef's kiss, give me more. But yeah, it was fine. It was fine.
I actually thought the casting was probably the best part of the movie. Like, and that's
Mhm.
like actually top down. Like Nathan Fillion is so good at his job. That
He
dude
was
just
great.
delivers for decades now. And I think Caroline, and maybe this is like a comic book movie acquired taste. Like the cool thing about Lex Luthor is he doesn't have powers. Like that's the
Yeah.
fun thing that he is actually a foe to Superman.
Yeah.
I thought David Cornsweet was awesome. Like,
He
Yeah.
was
and
great.
and
Yeah.
I think my favorite part about James Gunn's decision making was he is Superman, but he is not Man of Steel invincible. Like he wasn't all powerful. Like he
Yeah.
throws a good punch, he flies fast, but he's not like undefeatable. I mean, even by like clone version of himself.
So
Sorry, it's a
yeah.
spoiler. But I don't know. I kind of found him endearing. I really like Rachel Brosnahan.
Yeah. I liked Mr. Terrific. He was great.
Great.
Yeah,
I thought he was great.
he was really wonderful. I hadn't seen him in much before this, but I also love that we're now 2 for 2 on actors from Skins playing villains in big blockbusters this year. Nicholas Hoult was famously in season 1 of Skins, and the villain in Sinners was also in Skins. So
Skins
Skins
is really
Hive,
delivered.
rise.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Skins is delivered for the
yeah.
people.
I liked all the acting. The two parts of the movie I didn't like. One, I had no problem with the Shadow Realm stuff, but when they continued on with and I also don't mind like putting a baby in peril and knowing he's gonna save the baby. But then the scene continues, the scene in the Shadow Realm where he saves the baby, and they go through like a plasma lava thing. And
Mhm.
around that time, I was like, fast forward. Like we don't need this at all. What I loved about the movie though is, to Ethan's point, like he's Superman. He can fly. He can go through a plasma lava bed. Like, who cares? He can fight any monster, but he can't maintain a relationship on Earth. And it's the relationship stuff that I love so much. That's why I like Rachel Brosnahan in it. The scene with them in the apartment having like the interview conversation while in the background
Best
other
part of the movie.
superheroes are fighting a
Best part of the
monster.
movie.
That's
Yeah.
amazing to me. Like, that's all I want. Because at its core, and I maintain this for all of the Superman movies, Superman is a soap opera. It always has been. That's why I like
Mhm.
Lois and Clark. Is it's a soap opera. It's about human emotions and trying to connect with this godly superhero. I like that they linked it to like what's happening right now with, immigration and the world. I get the criticisms around like white savior stuff. Uh that's been talked about quite a bit on other podcasts. Uh Here's the one part of the movie I don't like. And spoiler alert. At the end, what brings down Lex Luthor isn't Superman, it's the news. It's revealed that he wants part of a land. He's created a war and he wants part of the land so he could be king. And because they have pictures in a screenshot, every news organization turns against Lex Luthor and he is sent off to wherever, and the public hates him. As we have learned, that's not how the world works.
Mm.
To me, the biggest suspicion of disbelief isn't that there's a flying superhero in the world. It's that people so quickly turn on the billionaire when
Yeah.
when hard evidence is
Mhm.
I know. And
revealed.
Eli, you had just sent me a birthday gift where you doodled a naked woman and signed your name as her pubic hair. So
Yeah. Uh-huh.
and no one turned
My
against
whole
you.
name,
N-
Eli Charles Golden.
Yeah.
Rin up.
And no one turned against you. And that was
No.
crazy to me because I was like,
Yeah. It's
clearly.
shocking.
Mhm. Absolutely. And that's my like, here's an example. Yesterday, I went to a bar with my family, like it was a bar restaurant. Um and sitting at the bar was somebody wearing an alligator Alcatraz t-shirt. And it pains me. Like I've always thought I understood politics until about 6 months ago. I always thought I got the idea of, like, both sides. Obviously, I don't agree with one side. Like, if you wanna be racist and homophobic and you're like, "Ban books because I'm racist and homophobic," I will never agree with you, but I understand why you're trying to ban books because you are racist and homophobic. I will never, ever, ever understand the idea of buying merch to own the libs. You know what I mean? It's that
Mhm.
owning the libs side of politics that I will never fully get and understand. And I think Superman, the movie, kind of touches on a lot of this, which is why it kind of like broke my brain that the ending was so neat. That it's like even the Michael Ian Black Fox News um uh 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 part of Superman goes like, "Lex Luthor's bad now." And I'm like, "That's not how it works. That's not how it works." I wanted at
Yeah.
least a little bit of like,
Mhm.
fake news. We
It
still
would
love
have
him.
it would have been for like $200 million like beginning of a new universe comic book movie studio important IP movie to like do that. Like that would have been crazy. And if that had happened, I think I would have come on to
Mhm.
this podcast and been like, do we have a best picture winner in Superman?
Yeah.
But like, but also like that's not what could be done. I mean, you go write that movie. Like that sounds interesting to me because you're right. But there's no way that a Superman movie could do that, even if James Gunn like actually gets up to the line on it.
Can I talk about, some smaller movies I've seen that were very
Yes.
Yes.
exciting? Okay, because
Yeah,
I
do it,
think
Caroline.
okay, Sorry Baby is maybe one of the greatest directorial writer debuts that I've seen in a very long time. It's amazing to hear the background of this. I think Ava so they were on a few episodes of Billions after they went to Northwestern, but they were doing a lot of front-facing videos during the pandemic. Barry Jenkins reached out to them on Twitter, was like, "Hey, do you have a full script?" Sent them this, and then got them in connection with this production company, and that's how this got made, and it is remarkable. I mean, it's, again, it's not very easy subject matter. It is about sexual assault, and what that they experience at this writing program, but it's not told linearly. It's told in, a nonlinear fashion, and it is remarkable. I can't recommend it enough. Like, it's such a special movie to see, like, it ties together, like, a lot of, like, very funny moments, but very serious in the way that I don't know, the way that they were able to depict sort of, like, the feeling and the heaviness and the weight of it, and also how so many people may not take you seriously afterwards, and, like, what that sort of feels like, and just to feel like you have this thing hanging over you. I mean, it's really amazing. Naomi Ackie is wonderful. I love, like, the stuff that she's choosing to do. It's very fun. It was fun to see Lucas Hedges again. He's so great and hasn't been doing anything. But I'm very excited to see what else they're gonna make. If it I would love for it to get an original screenplay nomination at the very least, but it's probably with Sinners, I think it's the best thing I've seen this year.
Wow.
That's
Do you have like a
amazing.
comp for like another movie or another type of director?
I'm trying to think, 'cause it's like a smaller movie. I'm trying to think. I mean, in some ways, I guess you could say it's like a Greta Gerwig kinda debut in the sense of, like, it just feels very strong POV. Well, I think some people are saying that, like, sort of comparing Ava to, like, American Phoebe Waller-Bridge, which I can
Oh,
totally
cool.
see. It's just yeah, I don't there's, like, also a scene just, like, out on, like, a bench that I keep thinking about. I don't know, I don't wanna, like, spoil it for everyone, but it's, like, seek it out. Like, I know everyone's gonna see Superman, but, like, these smaller movies are, like, also I also saw Oh Hi, very fun conceit another ti both are, like, tight 95-minute movies, which I love to see more and more of, but that one's about, this couple going away for the weekend, and over the span of 33 hours, he tells her, "Oh, actually, I don't wanna be in a relationship with you," and she leaves him handcuffed to a bed and is like, "Actually, I'm now gonna convince you that you have to be in a relationship with me," and it's over the span of 2 days. It's great.
That's
It just
fun.
yeah, I'm just excited for more female filmmaker stuff, like, even I Know What You Did Last Summer was directed by Jennifer Atkin Robinson, and I really loved her stuff on Netflix that she's done previously, and it was a fun requel. It did what I think the new Screams wasn't able to accomplish, like, in re-energizing the franchise, and also I cared about the new characters as much as I cared about the old characters, and it's I don't know, I'm very excited about, like, the female non-binary filmmaker film space and, like, what is to come.
That's
Love that.
exciting.
Love that.
Yeah. Yeah, but I can't wait for you 2 to see Sorry Baby. It's out in
I really
Chicago,
want to
I
see it.
think. Yeah.
I will see it as well as Oh Hi.
It's
There's a lot
fun.
of great movies that are coming out, it looks like.
Oh, yeah, and this has been I Need to See That, a movie podcast. I'm Caroline.
Oh, yeah. This is I Need to See That, a podcast about movies. I'm Eli.
I'm Caroline.
I'm Ethan.
I'm Ethan.
Goodbye.
Bye.
All right. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for listening. Please remember to subscribe and all that stuff. Or don't. Go fuck yourself.
Oh my
And
god, don't do
as
that.
what? I told you I'm not a good host. And as always. And as always, Superman is a good movie. It's not woke. It's good. You know what? Who cares if it's woke? It is woke. We love woke. But it's a really good movie. I think you should. You know what? I take that back. It's not a really good movie. It's a good movie.
Wow, strong opinions on this podcast.
Wow, really walk yourself back or around about that one.
I wouldn't say it's really good. It's good. It's fine. It's good. It's fun. It's a fun
Eli,
movie.
you're having a heart attack. Calm down.
I quit.